Let's get it in. Let's get it in. Make sure y'all get in this live. I need everybody to say good afternoon. Once you get in this live will be lit. Make sure y'all put my disclaimers up there. This live is for entertainment purposes and for bringing the truth out to the world. It's gonna be lit today. What does this mean for R.Kelly? Let's go. Get in the chat. Let's go. Everybody say good afternoon. All right, y'all. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Let's get into some more. It's R. Kelly news. A lot of stuff been going around, man. It seems like the name Angel Krull has been coming up out of people's mouths and this, that, and the other, and Jim DeRogatis, whatever his name is popping up, and shit is about to hit the fan. What I'm trying to think is, what does this mean for R.Kelly? Give me 1 second. Let me get a sound check. Sound check. Sound check. Sound check. Sound check. Let me get a sound check. Can I get a sound check? Can I get a sound check? Yeah, we go get into all that. Let me get a sound check. Make sure my mic is working. And yeah, man, I want to see how this play out for R. Kelly, man, since they are so desperately and so thirsty to get a conviction on this man because he found not guilty for his 2008 trial. And so, I say it again. The Bible says, touch not my anointing and do my prophet no harm. And we all know we already know R. Kelly is very anointed and appointed, I find it strange how people brag and boast, get on this internet, messing with these government officials and states attorneys and all this old stuff. And now it seems like a lot of this shit is coming forefront and it's backfiring a lot of them faces on what they're trying to do to get people bogusly and innocently locked up. Give me 1 minute. Count to 1 minute. I'm finna pop my live on. I'm about to pop my live on. Yeah. Let me send myself this. Send myself that. This, and this. So I can show you all this. Hold on. This, and this. See this. Yeah, it's the news today, y'all. As you all know, this live is gonna be lit. You already know, I understand a lot of people do commentary on things, but when I put my message out there, y'all know I stick a fork in it. And when I stick a fork in it, oh, they feel it. That's why I'm always being attacked, because when I open the eyes of people and show people like, man, look at this, look at that, look at that, look at this, I get attacked for it. So, yeah. But I ain't worried about that no more. I'm worried about none of that. It is what it is. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. I'm glad y'all, some people is up on this live today. Let me get my stuff fixed, man. So what does this mean for R. Kelly? That's what we want to know. Is they gonna still try to wrongly and falsely convict this man the same way they did in New York? Is that what they're gonna do in Chicago? Because we already could see the government could play dirty games, and to me, it seems like nobody respects. Excuse my live, y'all. Let me set this right. Nobody respects the law anymore to the fact to where I don't need the hat. Yeah, nobody respects the law anymore to the fact of where it seems like there's no penalties to be put in place for people who work for the government or part of the government officials. No one is paying the penalties and prices and getting no fines and getting fired and none of that. So what are they going to do in this Chicago trial? Are they going to do it the same way they did it in New York? Are they going to railroad this Chicago trial? Or are they going to throw this shit out too? Because as far as I'm concerned, I heard Jim DeRogatis is supposed to have been a potential witness or some shit. As far as I'm concerned, I heard. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're about to get hot up in here, y'all. It's about to get hot up in here. Yeah, I'm back now. Yeah, so we about to break this down. Y'all know me. When I stick a fork in it, I'm gonna stick a fork in it. And when I stick a fork in it, you know somebody's about to feel what I'm about to say. Yeah. So let's go here. Let me read this several times. I'm gonna read it several times. They say this is what is breaking the news today. I think Michael, what's his name? Michael McDavid, lawyers got involved some type of how, some way, and they blasted. This is supposed to be the breaking news. His case should be dismissed. Breaking news. Corrupt prosecutor in Chicago was caught creating burner email with the user name of Pied Piper 321 and began communicating with witnesses in R.Kelly case without authority. Okay? Communication about the case with Mr. DeRogatis, whatever the name is, potential witness. It is also apparent that the disclosure that Ms. Krull using the something in Demetrius, using the name something, Demetrius created the email about with the username on April 16, 2019. The first day it began communicating with Mr. DeRogatis. In other words, on that day, US created an alias name for herself, Demetrius Levinsky, and yeah, you know that shit. Let me find something bigger, y'all. Let me get something bigger. Yeah, but they say she off the grid. They say she ain't nowhere to be found. Yeah, this should be a problem. It most definitely should be a problem. They said that she did not use let me get this right here. I know I'm gonna get it out eventually. They said they say in these emails, Mr. DeRogatis provided Miss Krull a copy of his then unreleased book, Soulless, which was about Robert Kelly and many of the circumstances that will be at issue in this trial. What was peculiar about this correspondence, however, is that Ms. Krull did not communicate with Mr. DeRogatis using her official government email. Instead, it appeared from the disclosed communication that Ms. Krull created a private Gmail account under a fictitious name to engage in spiritus. I don't know how to pronounce that word, so y'all break it down. Let me see. Surreptitious. Whatever the name is. Ms. Krull ceased participating in the case in 2020 without filing a motion to withdraw. It is the understanding of McDavid defense that she has transferred to an office in another state. Okay. Let's see what else right here. Right here, we'll go all about it, y'all. Just give me a minute. I'm getting it together. Yeah, why she had to create a burner email? I mean, my thing is they're gonna hold these people accountable. That's the thing. All the stuff they doing to R.Kelly is they're gonna hold these people accountable. With less than two, oh, here you go. Let me put this up here too. They say with less than 2 weeks to go before trial, Chicago Fed court an attorney for R.Kelly co-defendant Darren McDavid alleged overnight that a prosecutor used a private email fake name to communicate with journalist Jim DeRogatis, a potential witness. A pretrial conference is set for 9. Okay? Yeah. But my thing is, are they going to play dirty games the same way they played in New York just to get a fucking conviction? See, these are the things we got to be concerned about. We just can't be concerned about what the news that they put out there. We got to be concerned about what is going to be the penalty for these corrupt individuals. And if you noticed, shout out to the person who posted on Instagram where Larry McGee says he can call Angel. He can call her. He can call DeRogatis. See, this is why I try to tell people, YouTube is your resume. And I think a lot of people thought I was just saying that to be funny. But what you put out here will eventually come back in some way, especially when your heart is not in the right place to bite you in the ass. Now, I find it funny, looking over the motion again, the name Angel Krull is coming up quite often. Okay? It's coming up with Larry and his emails to her. And it's coming up with Jim DeRogatis. Okay? Now let me point out something. I wasn't on the call. I think it was the call to this morning. Was it the call this morning or not? I wasn't on the call, but from my understanding, they were saying that they won't be using dude in the Chicago case. Somebody fill me in on what happened. I wasn't on the call, but I think that's what I heard. They won't be using dude in the Chicago federal case. But it's the fact that his name is swirling through these YouTube streets proudly for the government. This is what y'all not looking at. When a man's name is proudly swirling around the YouTube, that's not nothing to be proud of. Exactly, Courtney. That's not nothing to be proud of. Now, I am so glad that, and thank you, God. I'm not saying thank you, God, for COVID, but thank you for the sit down to go back and look at a lot of my screen recordings of dude to even find where he not only mentioned Tasha K name, He also mentioned Jim name, and he also mentioned Angel name. So they say what's in the wash comes out in the rinse, and this is the reason why it be people like him do these videos, Dana do these videos, Levi do these videos, and then once they do them, they delete them. Yes, back down memory lane. Somebody is listening. They delete them, and what they don't understand is the same thing that I'm gonna use when Levi said the feds can look through all the cyber clouds and all that. I wonder if they go look through the cyber clouds of Larry McGee. I wonder if they go look through the cyber clouds of Dana J and the cyber clouds of Levi. Any videos that I ever done or always do, I will not delete them because they has not broke the law. When people run their mouth too much and do all this stuff, and then they do all this check, then what they do, they delete their videos, but you got to realize it's going to always be in the database. And they always screaming about the feds this, the feds that. And the feds can go back and grab anything they want to if they want you. Yeah. Man, this vitamin D tastes good. Ah. Boy, it's like music to my ears. Yeah. They can always go back. But I thank God for a screen recorder. And I thank God for the ignorance of people that wants to put themselves in positions they shouldn't have never been in the first place. But thinking it was just go be that easy to take down a man because they couldn't do the time for their own crime that they committed. God is not going to bless no mess. And I saw somebody put on Twitter, and I just thank you for screen recording. See, I didn't know nothing about no screen recorders. You know what I'm saying? But the right ones can. The right ones that's trying to take see, and this is what a lot of people don't understand about the feds. You may got good feds, you may got bad feds. But you got the type of feds that will do their job if there's some crooked feds in the field. Okay? Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. You do have some people that's of high power that will come for you if you misuse your power. Remember I said everybody got somebody to answer to? Why you think they got corrupt politicians? Why you think they got a corrupt federal system? Why you think they trying to kill all the corruption in the system? Because there's somebody that's higher up and saying, you know what? They shouldn't be doing that. I know they work for this, but they shouldn't be doing that. Now, Angel Krull's name has came up this week, not one time, but 2 times. And this week is not even over with. Well, If you donated, go to M1 Investigations and let them know what did you donate to. What did you donate to? Let M1 Investigation know, Nicole Givens, because they want people like you. If you donated to the Dollar for the Scheme and whoever donated to the R.Kelly Defense Fund, because there's penalties behind this. There was penalties behind scamming people. So you have a right. Show your receipts. You got your receipts? What Levi say? Call the feds. If I took $1, y'all want me to play this shit again? If Dana or I has took $1, call the feds. That's what he said. That ain't what I said. I'm just repeating what he said. Now I'm gonna just leave that alone and let they plant a seed right there. Okay? Show your receipts. That's all you gotta do. False advertisement. Yeah. Now listen. Now I ain't the smartest motherfucker, but I most definitely ain't the dumbest motherfucker. But if Larry's name was in the motion, right? If his name was in the motion with Bonjean, and in the motion, let me y'all think I'm just like be tripping and just want to purposely attack people and let me show y'all something. This lady name has came up twice this week. Right here in this motion is where her name came up at. Let me make it big for some of you people who cannot see, refuse to see, don't want to see, thinking I'm tripping, thinking I'm flipping. The name Angel Krull has came up in this motion. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Man, I should have been a assistant lawyer or something, man, because when I see shit and I put this shit together, I said, well, wait a minute. These two names is coming up quite frequently in these YouTube streets. The name Larry McGee and the name AUSA Krull is coming up Just slow down. The name Larry McGee and AUSA Krull is coming up quite frequently this week, and today is just Wednesday. Now that's just too much. That's just too much. That's just too much involvement already, man. And 1 week, we usually wait till something come out another time. A while from the day this come out, we'll wait another month or a couple of months or a few weeks, and here come another motion, here come another indictment, here come another. But in 1 week, the name Larry McGee and AUSA Krull has came up quite frequently. We can't make this shit up. It said, additionally, even though the U.S. Attorney's Office has clearly had communication with Larry McGee, shown by an email sent to McGee by AUSA Krull, the government has not provided any communication between McGee and AUSAs and has not disclosed whether McGee provided assistance in the prosecution of this case and the EDNY case of both. It's the principle. It's the fact. It's the common cause. It's the domino effect that these two names just came up twice this weekend, man. Can somebody just please put in the chat free R.Kelly? When you got people who voluntarily assist the U.S. government, the state's attorney, and then you got people like DeRogatis talking to the same, communicating with the same people that Larry McGee is communicating with. And this man, I thank you, God, for just allowing me to, be on a little sick leave for a minute, to go back down my memory lane and see all the things that I've got to bring to the people. And I was asked one time, how you do it? I said, first of all, I watch a lot of TV. I watch a lot of CSI. I watch a lot of First 48 Hours. I watch a lot of NYPD Blue, with Ice-T. I watched a lot of, law enforcement and how they get these murderers and rapists and killers. I watched a lot of that and how they investigate their things. And so when I watch stuff like that, it educated me to be what I am right now today, which is very smart. Now, if the AUSA crew is associated with McGee, and we know he was a federal informant in an unrelated case, they ain't had nothing to do with him. Then you got Jim DeRogatis communicating with the same AUSA, and then you got Mr. McGee saying out his own mouth, them people ain't got nobody. Bragging again. I can't make this shit up, y'all. Y'all know me. I'm a sticker. Let me get up. Let me get up and go get me a fork. I'm gonna stick a fork in this shit. I know it's gonna hurt hard. Let me a goddamn fork. So I'm gonna stick a fork in this motherfucker. These niggas sat on this internet and brag about all the malicious and bogus and scheming and scamming and grimy shit that they was doing just to get the man named Robert Sylvester Kelly convicted. I would sue all them motherfuckers if I was R.Kelly. Slander to the utmost. Conspiracy to the utmost. I would sue all of them. Krull, McGee, all the motherfuckers. Everybody that got something to do with falsely accusing me, spreading rumors and lies about me, slandering my great name. I would sue all of them motherfuckers. I would sue them all. I would sue them. Stick a fork in it. Bah! And let me tell y'all something. You goddamn right. They should all get a RICO. For conspiring. Get this man locked up again under false pretense. Bullshit. Jim DeRogatis should go to jail. See, there was always a plot, a plan, a motion. And let's just even go far. Kim Fox might got something to do with it too. Who knows? Because remember, she did get on there and then sit up there and if you got a 1-800 number, call here, call there. We looking for people that's been this, been that. In other words, trying to wake up the dead? Remember, stick a fork in it, because I'm going to stick a fork in this live. Now, what does this mean for Robert Sylvester Kelly in his upcoming trial? Will the government again blackball this man with knowing what we know and all the people that was involved in this hindrance bullshit that's going on with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly? So this is the part we need to be concerned about. It's not so much of the not knowing, because now we know, but it's the part of not knowing what they go do next to be crooked. Will this judge be like the last judge? I'm just asking questions. I'm just saying, will they take this out? Will they take that out? Because to me, if you so much got something on somebody, why would you need all these other bodies just to get a man convicted? Because they say the truth don't need no what? The truth don't need no what? The truth don't need no cover up. The truth don't need no help. If they got all this information, why does this person? And then they say she relocated to another office. Ain't that about a bitch? So what that means? She still not to be held accountable for her involvement? Is that the message y'all trying to send? I'm just trying to double check. Just because she ain't with the office, no one ain't say she resigned. They said she moved to another office. Let me pull some stuff up. Let's go here. Let's go here, y'all. I want to read this again. Let me see. Can I make this bigger? Let's see. Can y'all see what I see? Yes, you can. R.Kelly prosecutor accused of using fake name, private email to communicate with journalists. The claims by attorney for former Kelly worker Darryl McDavid landed less than 2 weeks before Kelly is set to go on trial in Chicago's federal court on August the 15th. R. Kelly walked with supporters out the criminal courthouse in 2019. Say a one-time lead prosecutor on R. Kelly federal case in Chicago used a private email and fake names to engage in surreptitious, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know the name. Communication with a prominent journalist, lawyer for one-time Kelly worker, alleged Wednesday. The attorney for Darryl McDavid made the claim in a 6-page motion filed hours ahead of a morning pre-trial conference. during which U.S. District Judge Harry Lewinweber made several rulings affecting Kelly's August 15th trial in the case. Amongst other things, the judge granted a request to impanel a confidential jury, which means members of the public are not expected to hear jurors' names during the proceedings. He also stumbled over the name of the late singer Aaliyah, the protege R.Kelly married when she was 15 and he was 27. R.Kelly is accused of sex with teenage girls, but left unresolved with the issue raised by McDavid lawyers Buell, Brindley, and Venom Gomez. They say the feds on Monday turned over copies of the email correspondence between Assistant U.S. Attorney Angel Krull and Jim DeRogatis, a former Chicago Sun-Times journalist. And for y'all people don't know about this dude has been going at R. Kelly for years. He been destined and trying to destroy R. Kelly legacy for years. For y'all that don't know this dude, Google him. Even R. Kelly even talks about this dude. If you listen to the song, I Admitted I Did It, I think he even mentioned something about this shit. Dude. Who first helped report on sexual abuse allegations against Kelly. DeRogatis also published a book about Kelly in 2019 titled Soulless, the Case Against R. Kelly. And let me tell you something. This is why they gave all the media hype that R. Kelly this, R. Kelly that. Because of this dude right here with his personal vendetta against R. Kelly. And that's how the surviving R. Kelly came with this dude being involved right here. Listen, let me finish. McDavid's attorney called DeRogatis a potential witness in the case, but Assistant U.S. Attorney Denise Appeting insisted during Wednesday hearing that DeRogatis is not a witness. Brindley told the judge the situation was very, very strange. Lewinburg gave prosecutors until the close of business Friday to respond in writing to the claims. DeRogatis took the stand during R. Kelly's 2008 child pornography trial in Cook County courts, but he cited his right under the Fifth Amendment not to testify. Following Wednesday hearing, DeRogatis told the Sun-Times he was always trying to cultivate sources and never share anything with the federal prosecutor that hadn't been published. He also said, I never gave crap from the federal prosecutor. DeRogatis also said he wasn't surprised by the emails used by Krull. He explained that there have always been a ridiculous amount of seductory when it came to R. Kelly. He chalked it up to that. A spokesman for Chicago's U.S. Attorney Office declined to comment. Krull is no longer signed there, and she could not be reached. McDavid lawyers allege that Krull used the Demetrius name Slavinsky and the user Piper 3312. I thought it was 321. To create an email account that she used to communicate with DeRogatis in 2019. They wrote that DeRogatis provided Krull a copy of Soulless, which had not yet been released, but was based on his prior reporting. Kelly's federal indictment in Chicago was filed in July 2019, charged along with Kelly and McDavid with Milton June Brown and another former employees of Kelly's. McDavid's attorney wrote that on April 16, 2019, Krull referenced an earlier conversation with DeRogatis the same day, but the attorney said they received no report detailing the conversation. DeRogatis allegedly sent an email 2 weeks later asking if the book was any help and providing information about a prominent enabler that McDavid's attorney thought might have been a reference to McDavid. Yeah, y'all exercise y'all attorney privilege rights, goddammit. The fact that this information was known to the government for years and only disclosed to the defense less 2 weeks before the trial creates, at the very least, the appearance of impropriety which needs to be investigated. Brinley and Glowman wrote. Kelly was already been sentenced to 30 years in prison for using his fame to sexually abuse young fans, and the scheme went on for decades. A federal judge in New York handed down the sentence in June after Kelly conviction bacteria case there. Let me say something about that. They bogusly convicted that man, and they bogusly gave that man 30 years. They didn't go by the book. DJ Tyson. They didn't go by the rule book. Hold on. What up, Tori?
Take me off the speaker.
Yeah, go ahead. Well, send me the hashtag then. Just send it to me. Let me put it up there. Okay, when I'm live right now, send it to me. All right. A federal judge in New York handed down a sentence. However, Kelly still faces serious child pornography and malstructive with justice charges in a separate case in here, Chicago. Prosecutors said Kelly illegally twatted the early 2008 trial in Cook County that ended in his acquittal. The feds alleged he and McDavid agreed to intimidate, threaten, pressure, and pay off witnesses in that case. Yeah. Let me tell y'all something, man. When you conspiring and linking up, and as I was just reading, no, I don't got the mute. I'm good. I ain't got the mute shit. I'm good. Ain't nothing to have. When you trying to conspire and team up with somebody just so you can try to get much as dirty as you can on a person, no, I ain't gonna mute my phone. I don't got to mute. Let them talk. It ain't no secret. What was said was. Well, let me tell you what was said. What was said was when Phases the Next Level did a live, right? And they said when Dana couldn't get on the live, he did something and he hashtagged all the government officials. It's what they were stipulating to me. I ain't got to block the phone. Let me just tell you what was said. And that's how Aaliyah came into the forefront. We already know who we dealing with. We already know who the snakes are. We already know who the fucking people that's involved in this shit. Because if I have to go get the video, when Kip was up there, and I could have did something, and I could have did this. Dana took the video, and we already know he sent the shit to some people, allegedly. But that's what everybody was saying. He took that video of him and Kip or whatever, and he sent that motherfucker somewhere. And that's how Aaliyah got all into this as we speak. Okay? Yeah, so that's not, I ain't got to mute that shit. I ain't got to mute it. That they said the nigga sit up there and hashtag when he couldn't go on Phases the next live. I don't know what the live was. I think it was the live where Kip was talking, and I got that live too. When Kip said, "You know what you did, Dana. You know what you did. You know what you did." I got that live too. Yeah, I still got it. I got it. I'm telling y'all, man. The little COVID vacation made me go back down memory lane on a lot of things. We ain't sleep over here. But they say when he wasn't able to get on that live with Kip, when Phases was doing an interview, he did something and he kept hashtagging, I guess, Homeland Security, FBI, all these people who whatever, and that's how it's alleged that's how Aaliyah got as a Jane Doe or whatever the case may be. Okay, that's how that went. So I don't got to mute that shit. Fuck that shit. Y'all heard it. We know it ain't like we stupid. You know what I'm saying? They keep this shit a buck. We already know the motherfuckers are here, especially when you hear motherfuckers saying shit like this. I'm gonna play this. I need to play this like every day. Every day. I need to play this like every day. You got people saying shit like this, telling you their involvements in this shit. I mean, how could you allege anything? You know what I'm saying? You can't allege this shit when you got motherfuckers saying shit like this.
You are going to be sitting in a motherfucking jail cell, and you're going to remember my words. You, the Boski, and everybody that's involved with y'all shit are going to prison. I have paid over $1,300, nigga.
Let me play it live.
The Boski and everybody that's involved with y'all shit. You are going to be sitting in a motherfucking jail cell, and you're going to remember my words. You, the Boski, and everybody that's involved with y'all shit are going to prison. I have paid over $1,300, nigga, to my attorney to access the laws and to process this and process that. Nigga, let me tell you something. Dana and myself, we have one thing on our side, and that is the FBI, Homeland Security, and other true legal law enforcement agencies. Fuck a badge. Fuck a hookup. Them people you know, your friends and shit in law enforcement, nigga, they couldn't touch with the motherfuckers we fucking with. I'm gonna say it again. The good friends, the favors you call in, ain't shit compared to the FBI, Homeland Security, and the forensic team that go into them goddamn cyber clouds and pull out everything you ratchet motherfuckers have done. Well, I have committed felonies as far as I'm concerned.
Now let me stop.
But we're going to allow.
Did y'all hear what he just said? Now, when he said that, could Krull been one of the people that they had in law enforcement and legal shit? Could she have been one of them? This is what he bragged about. I ain't said that. This is what he said. Could Krull been one of them? I'm just saying that niggas saying shit like this, and then when you see the Durham McDavis coming out with Jim DeRogatis and Angel Krull with the fake email account, and she's supposed to be emailing Larry's supposed to be emailing her. He already said he emails her and all that shit. Could she be one of the ones that he's talking about? Let me play it again.
You are going to be sitting in a motherfucking jail cell, and you're going to remember my words. You, the Boski, and everybody that's involved involved with y'all shit are going to prison. I have paid over $1,300, nigga, to my attorney to access the laws and to process this and process that. Nigga, let me tell you something. Dana and myself, we have one thing on our side, and that is the FBI, Homeland Security, and other true legal law enforcement agencies. Fuck a badge. Fuck a hookup. Them little people you know, your friends and shit in law enforcement, nigga, don't, they couldn't touch with the motherfuckers we fucking with. I'm gonna say it again. The little friends and the favors you call in ain't shit compared to the FBI, Homeland Security, and the forensic teams that go into them goddamn cyber clouds and pull out everything you ratchet motherfuckers have done. You all.
Let me say this, y'all. Yeah, what's up, Don? Don, you can call in whenever you're ready. Listen, let me say this, y'all. When you, I don't know, do I got the investigative mind of thinking like, I want to solve shit. I want to solve, real shit. I want to solve and I want to solve shit. I don't have that. I had that type of mentality. So when I hear this, and then you look at the news, and you look at Larry, then you look at the names being involved, Angel Krull, could this be one of the persons he talking about? Could this be one of the persons? He said we got the FBI, the CIA, and other legal law. I want to play that again. Hold on. What he say?
You are going to be sitting in the motherfucking jail cell, and you're going to remember my words. You, DeRogatis, and everybody that's involved with y'all shit are going to prison. I have paid over $1,300, nigga, to my attorney to access the laws and to process this and process that. Nigga, let me tell you something. Dana and myself, we have one thing on our side, and that is the FBI, Homeland Security, and other true legal law enforcement agencies. Fuck a badge.
True legal law enforcement agency. I hope one of them is not Angel Krull, because they can look into y'all shit too. Yeah. Now, I can't make this shit up. But if 1 + 1 is 2 and 2 + 2 is 4, then goddamn, what is 3 × 3? Damn. If I feel like Papoose, like you say, if they got all this stuff about R.Kelly in the bag, and they got it down to the T, down to the right, down to everything, why do they need these informants? Why do they need these conspirators? Why do they need them? Why do they need these informants? They got it all in the bag. Why do they need these fake victims and get motherfuckers to get people to flip and go so hard to get a conviction. If you got it in the bag, why you got to do all this? You know, that man said, and y'all know I'm gonna play this into the dirt because shout out to Bonjina again, man. I just can't stop saying it, man. Man, shout out to that lady again, man. Man, boy, when you know, I said YouTube is your resume. Yeah, I said it. It seems like a lot of their resume is about to get them the job they always wanted. You signed up for it. Take my words out of vain. I'm gonna play this, boy. This is like a music to my ears, man. Man, every time I hear this, man, this shit right here is like, let me download it. Damn. This shit right here. This shit like music to my fucking ears, man. And these niggas literally got on this internet and bragged and boasted. I don't even know what dude's saying, but I want dude to hear this.
Information to the public. Information to the public. Information to the public. Information. In truth, we did our job. We brought the information to the public. Surviving R.Kelly went off. We kept that shit going. We got bus drivers. We got police officers. We got assistants. We got friends. We got people to lie. We got the storage. We got motherfucking video, audio. You have seen Azriel at my house. You have seen parents at my house. We've done it all. I prove to you that every single person that was around him that go on them fucking channels have talked to and communicated with the feds, and they are 100% going to tell on him. I don't give a fuck if it's Kim. Fuck if it's Don. Fuck if it's whoever else. I ain't gonna name them all the motherfuckers. The white girl, all of them. Fuck.
Oh man, I like this shit. Boy, this sounds like music to my ears, man. Another one bites the dust, and another one time, and another one time, another one bites the dust. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Down, 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 down. Man, this is gonna be. This is the best news of the fucking year, y'all. Nigga ain't been out 6 months, and this is the best news of the fucking year. And we could just take this right here and use this with all the rest of his lives. And the other one, when he sit up there and said, I could contact Jim, I could contact Angel, I could contact Tyson K. OMG, tell me, man, why R.Kelly can't be free, man. It took all of this just to get this man convicted, man. Let me play it again. Let me play it again.
Information to the public. In truth, we did our job. We brought the information to the public. Surviving R.Kelly went off, we kept that shit going. We got bus drivers, we got police officers, we got assistants, we got friends, we got people to lie, we got the stories. We got motherfucking video, audio. You have seen Azriel at my house. You have seen parents at my house. We've done it all. I prove to you that every single person that was around him that go on them fucking channels have talked to and communicated with the feds, and they are 100% going to tell on him. I don't give a fuck if it's Kim, fuck if it's Don, fuck if it's whoever else. I ain't gonna name them all the motherfuckers, the white girl, all of them. Fuck.
Let me do this again. Oh God. Oh, this shit is so funny, man. This shit is let me imitate this again. That shit is funny as hell, man. I gotta cook. Do I got a red cook? That's the question. God damn it. Oh, and I got some ice. I got some motherfucking ice. So, this ice. Oh man, that's the best news in 2022, man. Woo! Look at God. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh man, change the hat. Here we go. I already got the white shirt on, got the blue cup. This is funny as hell.
Information to the public. In truth, we did our job. We brought the information to the public. Surviving R.Kelly went off, we kept that shit going. We got bus drivers, we got police officers, we got assistants, we got friends, we got people to lie, we got the stories. We got motherfucking video, audio. You have seen Azriel at my house. You have seen parents at my house. We've done it all. I prove to you that every single person that was around him that go on them fucking channels have talked to and communicated with the feds, and they are 100% going to tell on him. I don't give a fuck if it's Kim, fuck if it's Don, fuck if it's whoever else. I ain't gonna name them all the motherfuckers, the white girl, all of them. Fuck.
Oh God. I can't make this shit up, man. Oh God. Oh God. Know what I mean? Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I ain't emailed nobody. I emailed her about that nigga DJ Tyson, that nigga DeBoski, and Hollywood Next. That's the emails I said. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. These motherfuckers have figured out who I am, man. You know what? I'm gonna have to take the L. I ain't never got caught slipping. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never got caught slipping, man. But these niggas done found out who I am, man. Man. These niggas done found out who I am, man. We got bus drivers. We got police officers. We got the storage. You done seen them at my house. You done seen Asriel at my house. You done seen them. You done seen Angelo at my house. You done seen her in the jacuzzi. You done seen her daddy doing a video while she was in the jacuzzi. All this shit is coming to bite these niggas in the ass for playing with the United States government. They think this shit was just built on being snitches. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey, listen, y'all. I can't make this shit up, man. Then you got this nigga here. All these motherfuckers saying who they is.
You are going to be sitting in a motherfucking jail cell, and you're going to remember my words. You, the Boski, and everybody that's involved with y'all shit are going to prison. I have paid over $1,300, nigga, to my attorney to access the laws and to process this and process that. Nigga, let me tell you something. Dana and myself, we have one thing on our side, and that is the FBI, Homeland Security, and other true legal law enforcement agencies. Fuck a badge. Fuck a hookup. The people you know, your friends and shit in law enforcement, nigga, don't, they couldn't touch with the motherfuckers we fucking with. I'm gonna say it again. The little friends and the favors you call in ain't shit compared to the FBI, Homeland Security, and the forensic team that go into them goddamn cyber clouds and pull out everything you ratchet motherfuckers have done. You all have committed felonies as far as I'm concerned. But we're going to allow a judge to decide who's the real criminals.
Uh-oh.
Information to the public. Information. In truth, we did our job. We bought the information to the public. Surviving R.Kelly went off. We kept that shit going. We got bus drivers. We got police officers. We got assistants. We got friends. We got people to lie. We got the storage. We got motherfucking video, audio. You have seen Asriel at my house. You have seen parents at my house. We've done it all. I prove to you that every single person that was around him that go on them fucking channels have talked to and communicated with the feds, and they are 100% going to tell on him. I don't give a fuck if it's Kip, fuck if it's Don, motherfuckers, whoever else. I ain't gonna name them all the motherfuckers. The white girl, all of them. Fuck.
Woo, that's epic, man. R.Kelly say, pause, flash, pause, flash, pause, flash, pause. Replay this shit again.
Information to the information. In truth, we did our job. We brought the information to the public. Surviving R.Kelly went off. We kept that shit going. We got bus drivers. We got police officers. We got assistants. We got friends. We got people to lie. We got the storage. We got motherfucking video, audio. You have seen Azriel at my house. You have seen parents at my house. We've done it all. I prove to you that every single person that was around him that go on them fucking channels have talked to and communicated with the feds, and they are 100% going to tell on him. I don't give a fuck if it's Kim, fuck if it's Don, fuck if it's whoever else. I ain't gonna name them all the motherfuckers. The white girl, all of them. Fuck.
Oh God. Oh God. I can't make this shit up. I should have been a comedian, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I just should have been a goddamn comedian. Man, what kind of shirt you got on? I'm gonna find the shirt. I'm gonna buy that shirt. I'm gonna put the hat on. What kind of hat is that? I'm gonna buy the hat. Same shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me get that part too. Dana was in what you call? I think I got that video too. Let me see, man. Let me look and see what I got. Video, man. No, that ain't for this live. Hey, Dom, you can call in. The line is open. You can call. Anybody want to call in, man, and speak on the matters that's going on? What do you think? What do you think should be done? This is my question. What do you think should be done in the R. Kelly trial in Chicago? What do you think should be done? Now that these players and peoples and names is coming out, I'm gonna open up the lines, y'all. I'll drop the link. You can pop up on the live. It don't matter. We go talk about it today. We're gonna talk about this today, y'all. What you think should done? I usually don't open up lines on my live, but we're gonna open it up today because I think it's time for our voices to be heard even more and more. I thank you people for coming in. I know I get it. I gotta be funny. You know what I'm saying with some of this shit because it's just crazy, man. How can I share this link again? Okay. Anybody. That is. Yeah, I what do you think should be done? I mean, Larry name has came up twice. Angel Krull name has came up twice. Now we got Darren McDavid names coming up. What you think should be done in this Chicago trial where it comes out right for R. Kelly versus the government playing tactics in New York and versus what they might try to do in Chicago? You know what I'm saying? We need to consider a lot of things because we got good government and we got a crooked government. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What you think should be done? The link is down low. The link is down low. You want to pop on the live and say something. You ain't got to show your face. You can just pop in. But if you is a suspect, you would not be on this live because I have the spirit of discernment of frauds. Okay, so you would not be just popping on the live and be like, where's your dog at? You killed your dog. Call the police. Welcome you to the motherfuckers who man. This is motherfucker YNB. And I just want to say something to the motherfucking YTF family. Man, let me tell y'all something, man. You motherfuckers better understand that nigga named DJ Tyson ain't shit. He killed this motherfucking dog. I just want to let you motherfuckers know what time it is with NYB. The fuck this nigga? Hey, nigga, when you go tell them motherfuckers that you is not that nigga. All right. They go to link. They go to link. You want to come on live? They go to link. We're going to talk about this today because now we're going to find out they didn't close the jury names off and all this so shit. Same shit they did in New York. They got a lot of bunch of fake people out there that's blowing up the judge chambers with emails and stuff like that, pretending to be R.Kelly supporters, and this is why these charges. Let me not use the word blowing up because they'll take that and send it to the bed. He talking about blowing somebody up. No, who is fictitiously and adamantly sending the judges emails and stuff like that, and pretending to be R. Kelly supporters. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. It's good. Where you at, Dom? They go to link down there. Where you at? We're gonna talk about this today. I want to touch up on this, y'all. When I read this stuff today, man, I said, can I read still? I said, did I just read that? So my thing is, even though she is not on the case anymore, should that still be a mistrial? Even though she's not on the case no more, even though she created a fake email account communicating with a potential, they said a potential witness, but they say he's not a witness. But even though he's not a witness, could they find some in that email to show the conspiracy against Robert Sylvester Kelly? How the AUSA is linking up with a man who's known to have a personal vendetta against Robert Sylvester Kelly. You know what I'm saying? So just because she's not on the case anymore, should there still be something done about her with the fake emails and communicate? Because even though under the fake email accounts, we don't know what's in there. I don't know what's in there. But what I'm going to say is, could it be in the emails where Angel Krull and Jim DeRogatis could have still been conspiring against R.Kelly? Because they don't know the word conspiracy is a word that people use to come together and conspire. One or more come together and they'll conspire to commit things and do things and get people in jam, get people in jail, may do harm or good. People could conspire to come together and do a lot of things. Could it be some of that stuff in the email to help R. Kelly in his upcoming trial? Yeah. And Jim DeRogatis should be getting sued as well. Hold on, y'all. I got some more. Hold on, y'all. I got some more stuff for y'all. Hold on.
I know I'm wrong, dogs. I'm ball off. Y'all fuck niggas out here playing. I don't do no tweet shit or no beef shit, cause a lot of these niggas.
Okay, let me play this. Go to 28. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, DJ.
Hey.
Do you have the recording of Larry and Angelo saying if R.Kelly would have paid them the money, that $250,000, that he wouldn't be going through this?
I played it already.
Okay, so that is something that could be investigated of why would they want that kind of money if they just wanted their daughter back.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Confusion. I do believe that's an infraction on the court.
Hold on.
I think this case need to be dismissed.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
I give it to him. There you go. I didn't record it. It was.
Oh yeah, this is good right here. Now, what I'm about to play, let me mute your mic for a second. I'm trying to see, can I mute your mic? Somebody put my disclaimer in there because I want to play some by Dana J. Listen, this is what he says. They put this shit on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? And they think that the shit they put on YouTube won't bite him in the ass, and that's why Larry's in the motion now. Who's to know? Bozo might be in one too, with all the criminal shit they be doing online, playing with the government officials. All right, so give me a hot second, sweetheart. Mute your microphone. Let's see.
I do believe that's an infraction on the court. And I'm going to send that, along with the pictures and the names of the people that was doing it. I give you a chance. Then when you hang yourself, that's what you do. Like I say, everybody into, download Dana Live and send it. Answer one question. Do you think I give a damn? Because when the courts come and ask, I give it to them. Here you go. I didn't record it. It was sent to me. It's in my email, dummies.
When the courts ask,
the problem is
I sent it to them.
Your people are on the court docket arguing, fussing, and cussing. I do believe that's an infraction on the court. And I'm going to send that. Along with the pictures and the names of the people that were doing it. So let's let the chips fall where they may. I'll give you a 2-for-1 deal. I'm that guy.
Yeah, we know.
So we're going to see what happens next. And as far as some of them, there's pictures with them stalking people at the courthouse. I've never had a problem at the courthouse. You ain't never seen me locked up at the courthouse. You ain't never hear me running, getting the sheriffs because I was scared of other people at the courthouse. You ain't never see that. You ain't never see drama happen at the courthouse with me. So, Judge Leavenworth will have some stuff in his email, as well as his court reporter, this new one.
Oh yeah, let me share this with y'all.
Email in like 20 minutes. Actually, I'm working on it now.
Oh, this live ain't over, y'all.
Sent. Ignorant shit. Sometimes ignorance gotta be met with ignorance. Simple as that. I ain't gonna argue back with you. You got it on the internet. I ain't gonna argue back with you.
And this is what they talking about when they come to people like him. Hold on 1 minute, Don.
They was brown nosing so hard and lying even harder. Facts. Facts, Lena.
How could a man get a fair trial?
Facts. You ain't never lied, Lena.
When you got niggas of this sending shit in to these people. Now read this, y'all. Read this. We got a phone to observe these proceedings. In some instances, members of the public have become unruly and yelled explicit at one another as court proceedings were being conducted. For example, during the telephone status hearing on May 10, 2022, R194, after the court denies Kelly motion to continue the trial date, multiple members of the public openly criticized court decisions. What y'all see right there? The government was later informed that one of the attendees on the call recorded the proceeding and posted the audio recording to the internet. Now, who does that? More federal prosecutors have given rise to the threats of the bias of the prosecution's witness. For example, on July 12, a federal grand return of indictment charging Chris Gunn with threatening the lives of 3 individuals involved. Prosecutors got it in a while. Yeah, but check this out. Read that right there, y'all. I mean, let me make it big for y'all. We got niggas like him that possibly, allegedly doing shit like this. The government later was informed. The government was later informed that one of the attendees on the call recorded the proceedings and posted the audio recording on the internet. Y'all know who do bitch shit like that. Hold on. I ain't done.
Who am I?
Hey Google, backyard lights on.
The City Custom Cash Card, a different kind of card that automatically adapts to you. Earn 5%.
I'm gonna read your indictment. is let the authorities know, let them come get my computer, and they will see that Dana J didn't record nothing. However, y'all so stupid that I keep letting you trick yourself. How about this? When you played it on your live, that's rebroadcasting. Now, who's in the trick bag? Because they're going to see that I didn't record it. They're going to see that I just played a key of it. However, they're going to see that you have rebroadcasted. So you can't take it down because I already got it. And I'll be sending that over too. You don't think that they didn't ask me? Well, what happened? And I said, well, I got in the email. I opened it. I listened to it. I recognized it. I said, this ain't right. One thing I do, I tell them myself. I don't care. But do you? So let the record reflect.
This ain't a snitch nigga.
For 2.5 years, people saying just give it some time. Let the record reflect.
Hey, he telling y'all.
When I see these people, I'm always going to be on a defense to defend myself. Now these people.
Boy, this shit is funny, man. You can't make this shit up, man. Y'all can't make this shit up. I believe dude is probably recording it and framing people, and he tried to make it seem like he's such an innocent Joe. And he says, I played part of it, but the person who recorded it. And this is an honor with playing with the United States government, man. Man, where they find these people from? Oh, where what you call it that? Let me drop the link. Where do they find people like him from? Damn. That nigga sending shit over, man. You wonder why R.Kelly got found guilty? Damn. Man. Yeah, he took the video down. We know that. Let me hey, listen, y'all. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up, man. Yeah, I listen, y'all. I'm not gonna play none of the no hearings on my live because you got niggas like him would take your shit, flip it, got so much of a rapport of I think this, I'm gonna get this right here. Let me see. Who got so much of a rapport with the government that they would take your shit, flip your shit.
They don't know how much it costs to maintain, to update your system. Like people want to see something different. They don't understand that. You know, it's some people that take money all day and they put absolutely zero back into their platform. And then sometimes you have to look out for people. People see what you take in and people go through problems. I have people I've paid their rent. I have people I've paid bills. I have the receipts for me paying their bills and paying their rent. And if they acknowledge, if they came and told me today, like, hey, yeah, you can put that up, I'll post all of it. You see what I'm saying? I have money. I'm not broke. They see me online. They know I don't live in a shack. I don't drive crappy cars. Like, I have a degree. I have money. I have things going on in my life. So when you see somebody asking for a donation for t-shirts, $25, add up how much a t-shirt costs, add up how much shipping costs. And the residuals from that is to bring some of these people's stories who email us about being abused to light. You know, because we can't pay for everything, and the money gonna have to come from somewhere. So, and this has been long. How do you think Angelo was able to get? I just started a YouTube page 2 months ago. The website has been up for a month. How do you think we was able to fly in and fly to Chicago and put different people in different places to keep an eye on Azriel because it's dangerous once he went to jail? Everybody's not gonna be cool with her just going to Walgreens and riding around. A lot of people don't like that shit. So we had to make sure that certain things was in place to be able to keep an eye on his daughter in Jerusalem. You know, it ain't what you think. She deserves the world or whatever her career turn her into, but I mean, it's gonna be based on her talent. If she can sing,
I just feel like just me personally, I think that she is talented. However, I think that the things that she has done as far as saying one thing, saying the next, and then how it spins to her benefit each time, she's going to have a tougher time with that. But thank you so much.
That's called being a woman. That's called being a woman. That's called being a woman.
Well, I'm gonna pause you for a second. I'm going to take some more calls. Just hold on, okay?
All right.
Let's go back.
And I see in the comments they saying I'm mad. Yes, I'm mad because you know why I'm mad? Because he put our business out there. Although he apologizes, it's people out there that really think that we are R.Kelly supporters and that they are crazy. It's some people out there with real mental health and he didn't care about our children. He didn't care about me. He don't care about women. He don't care about my child. And so he put us in harm's way. After that happened, we got a lot of disrespectful stuff happening, and he don't care about that. His apology is not sincere. And he got kids, I'm sure, and he got a woman, I'm sure, but he come on with a mask that act like he invincible, so nobody don't know who he is. Put your kids out there. Put your business out there so people can come towards you and attack you. Because you're not right. You're just not right. But guess what? I'm going to do for you. I'm going to pray for you because you know why? I like to pray for people like you. I pray for your peace. I'm done. They wanted to leave, but no one was held captive. And they had the choice to leave, but they wouldn't. So
yeah, the bus driver, he reached out to me last week, a few days ago. And I was going to do a video about that, but go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm,
because he said lies to me, but go ahead.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of lying and a lot of, woe with me type of stuff going on right now, like, trying to get pity. You're welcome. Have a good night.
All right. So she mentioned his bus driver. R.Kelly's bus driver reached out to me. And for me, anybody who reaches out to me who says that they were, with R.Kelly or around R.Kelly or anything like that, the first thing I ask is, do you have a photo with him? Do you have any proof that, you're with him? So I was like, he's told me, like, I was a bus driver. I made this amount of money with him. I did this and this and that with him. And then after that, he wrote another message. And I guess he did not realize that I was still the person that he was writing. And he reached out to me. I had no idea. This was before he even did any of the interviews that he did. I had no idea who he was or anything, never heard anything about him. And so in my same message where he reached out to me, he then wrote, and he said, hey, the girl, Nika Knight, she reached out to me. You think she'll pay me? How much you think I could get for these plaques? And I guess he had plaques or something. And I'm like, wait, whoa. Like, at that point, like, if you don't lie on me, I really don't want to know, like, what you have to say because you just said a full-faced lie and you thought you were sending it to somebody else. And you sent it to me. I guess he's an older man. He probably doesn't really know how to work social media. And I was going to do a video on that because I just was like, what the heck? It was the most bizarre crap. Like, he literally wrote me and then I guess forgot that he was still writing me and was like, hey, Nika Knight reached out to me. You know how much she'll pay me? And I'm like, I you are. Like, what the fuck? So he does have interviews going out. I don't really know the credibility of them, not taking away him working for R. Kelly. But if you can lie on me that quick and I didn't even reach out to you and I don't even know who you are, I don't know, man. That was just crazy. So
Fucking for what? And the different businesses I own. Hey, this one of them. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Like, man, Joe, I might just gonna have to take that L. Because the nigga contacted me and he asked me, can I move this here to there? Because he was going through a divorce. And I cared that more about his family than my own family. So I did that shit. So my homie, Modelies, I already paid $347,893.82. I just got to pay the rest of it all. Fucking for what? Man. I ain't did none of them emails. I did them emails on you, DJ Tyson, Hollywood Next, and DeBosi. I sent Angel Crew those emails on you. You know what I mean? I just wanted to show her how y'all was witness intimidating. Not the fact she was at my crib. Not the fact I was trying to help her turn against R. Kelly. I just emailed them about y'all. Fucking for what? They can check my computer. They can check my phone. They can check whatever they want to check. I haven't even did nothing. I just get out of jail. What the fuck? Y'all trying to lock me up already? For what? Don't Black Lives Matter? This is just one of the businesses that I own. You know, who got time to talk about the bomb, you and your little one-bedroom apartment? I got a big-ass house. I got a beautiful wife. Come here, baby. I got cars. I got a swimming pool. Nigga, you sleeping in the bed bug. Then that nigga flipped the script and was like, okay. I'm about to read what y'all want me to read. You know what? Fuck that shit. I ain't gonna read that shit because my name in that shit. I don't want to read that shit to y'all. Just know, I didn't email Angie nothing. They can check my phone. They can check my email. Fuck that shit. I'm scared. I'm going to have to move. My family got to move. This is what I get for defending victims. And they slandering my name because I worked with the government to get my time reduced, and they steady slandering my name. Man, fuck that shit. I ain't shit they can do. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make some calls. I'm going to call Tasha K. I'm going to call Kim Fox. I'm going to call the white girl. You know the white girl. Ebony and Ebony. You know the two white girls. I'm going to call them. I'm going to call the Kelly sisters. Kevin Terrell. Kevin Terrell, won't you just stop trying to be a blogger and get you a job? You a scumbag. You a scumbag. You 40-something years old trying to do YouTube Live. Get you a real job. Kevin Terrell. We got bus drivers. We got officers. We got the storage. You done seen Asriel at my house. You done seen her in the jacuzzi taking a bath while her daddy was recording her and she sing a little Kim song with the little blonde hair. You done seen all that. You done seen my daughter. You done seen she went to college. You done seen she bought the new car. You done seen I wipe my hand across her chest like this. Come here, baby. They just want to see what you're doing. Come on, baby. Get in the camera. You done seen. Man, motherfuckers done sent CPS to my crib. Man, they just swiped my baby with a swab. Man. I just got out of jail. Now they done got my name in emotion. Fucking for what? I'm just trying to help victims. Now I come to find out they don't need me in Chicago trial. How am I stay free? My wife ain't worked in 10 years. To be honest with you, anything I ever did was roughly cost of $10 million. Because the motherfucking white boy that I trusted, he told me he was going through some things. And I said, fuck my wife, fuck my kids, fuck everybody else who gave a fuck about me and my family. And I did that shit. You know, about 3 months ago. No, don't tell me shut up. Don't tell me shut up. I'm gonna tell my own story. I'm gonna tell my own story. Don't tell me shut up. Don't tell me shut up. I'm gonna tell my own story. No, I want them to hear this. I want them to hear this. Hold on. I want them to hear this. About 3 months ago, I got a call saying you was indicted. And I'm like, fucking for what? And so I hit my man on the phone and say, hey, you know I might have been indicted. They're coming for you. And you know, if they get you and if they get him, I'm telling you right now, I'm telling on all you niggas. So when it's time to go down, you niggas might be getting 7 years or 40 or 50 months. I'm just going to get maybe a year and a half. So I'm just letting you niggas know. If they call me, I'm telling on you niggas. I'm getting in this R.Kelly fight. And I'm going to fight for these victims. Because them the only ones I can get publicity about. I don't know about nobody else, but them the only ones I'm just stuck on because it's in the news. And I think this might help my case. You know what I mean? So if they call you, I don't know you. You don't know me. But I'm going to tell on you. But I'm also get involved in this R. Kelly shit that hopefully help get my time reduced. That way I can get back to my beautiful wife. I don't want to lose her because I promised her diamond rings and things and baby. You know what I'm saying? And I got to live up to those expectations. So I got to tell on you niggas because I still got to live up to this lavish lifestyle that I provided. I don't want no other nigga to give us shit. So I'm going to have to tell on you niggas. I'm going to have to invoke myself in all this R. Kelly shit. And I know I don't know Angelo, but I'm going to try to come that nigga best friend. Listen here, matter of fact, you know that house that I was in? Let me tell y'all something. That was just the front house. That was just the front house to get Asriel over there to think I had it going on. That's why I let her take a bath in the jacuzzi. To show that she could have this same shit. And then I moved to another house. This is what comes with being a snitch. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Like, you seen them at my house. You seen them in my backyard. You see them driving in that pretty Benz. See, bad bug can't get nobody like me because my wife is beautiful. That's why I was calling every day, make sure she was saving that pussy just for me. So when I get out, I can knock it at the park. Oh, God, that nigga, I got that nigga down. Oh, man. I got that nigga down to the T, man. I dropped the link. Where you at, Dom? I dropped the link, man. Where you at? It's just funny to me, man. It did. I'm going to go here. You know what I mean? You mean to tell me all them emails I sent Angel Crew, I couldn't get bed bug, and not one of them motions? Not one? Fucking for what? You mean to tell me all those emails I've been emailing Angel Crew, I couldn't get bed bug and one of those motions? Fuck him for what? And now they got my name in this shit? What about the shit I just helped y'all do to get this man 30 years? Now y'all want to put me in a motion. Now I'm going to have to move. My Smitty been fronted. They'll find out I'm a rat. I mean, even though I'm not a gangbang, I'm not a drug dealer, the snitch rule don't apply to me. I'm a family man. I'm a white collar crime man. I'll do white collar crime. But I didn't know a snitch means being a snitch. Fuck, I gotta move for now. Hold on, baby. Don't come here yet. Don't come here. Don't come here, baby. Don't come here yet. Don't come here yet, baby. Don't come in here yet. I'm live right now. I'm live. Angelo call. Tell him I'll be with him in 1 second. Tell him I'm on live right now. That shit came back to bite a nigga. And that nigga ain't in one indictment. That nigga dirty. He ain't got no crib. That nigga ain't got no house. I got a house. I got a beautiful wife. I got beautiful kids. I got all this going on. I got this. I'm going to get into a trucking company. When I get out of jail, I'm going to do a trucking business. That nigga got out of jail and got in the goddamn motion. And what's so crazy is this nigga laughed at everybody. You know, they say what's in the wash comes out in the rinse. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is out there doing this fictitious, bogus ass shit. And they think this shit won't turn around and bite them in the fucking ass. Hey, Angelo, can you go get that towel for me? See, I got a beautiful wife. That nigga, man, that nigga so mad. I'm gonna have somebody do something to DJ Carr. I'm gonna get that nigga put out there in a hotel room. Hey, if y'all know somebody out there in Houston, hey, find out where DJ Tyson, what hotel DJ Tyson in. I'm gonna need all the team true. I'm gonna need y'all to call down to the hotel and tell them that they got a bed bug in one of the rooms and they need to get them up out of there. I need the whole team true to call down there and report Kevin Terrell to SBCDEFGHIJ and say he getting the bank fraud loan. Oh, God. Man, it's the best. This is the best. Man, if this ain't the best goddamn news in America, man, this ain't the... Man, I don't care what nobody say. This is the best goddamn news in America. Oh, man.
In truth, we did our job. We brought the information to the public. Going. We got bus drivers, we got police officers, we got assistants, we got friends, we got people to lie, we got the storage, we got motherfucking video, audio. You have seen Azriel at my house. You have seen parents at my house. We've done it all. I proved to you that every single person that was around him that go on them fucking channels have talked and communicated with the feds, and they are 100% going to tell on him. I don't give a fuck if it's Kim, fuck if it's Don, fuck if it's whoever else. I ain't gonna name them all the motherfuckers. The white girl. Fuck.
Where the fuck you at, man, dog? Come on, man. I'm tired of making the food of this food, man. Where the fuck you at, man? Where the fuck is you at, dog? Okay. Come on, y'all. Hey, man. This live is for entertainment purposes only, but also to get out the facts about the rats. You feel me? Let me see what's next on the menu. It's, let's see. What else? Ah, yeah, this right here. See, y'all don't understand. There's a master plan. Let's see. This right here. Who remember this?
Hit on, and I need to give y'all like the facts of what is really going on. So I'm going to actually eat my food because I've been trying to sit here and explain to y'all and trying to eat at the same time, and it's not working. Like something that's a chill, relaxed subject, maybe I could, talk to y'all and explain to y'all. Like when I start, because I'm gonna start doing story time and stuff.
I need somebody to put my disclaimer in the chat.
But for this one, I'm gonna eat my food and then I'm gonna be back because I really gotta get serious and let y'all know what's real and what's going on. Okay, so this video was previously recorded prior to me going to BET weekend. I had just dropped the video where I shared with you guys. I got a DM saying that Azriel possibly seen her family 2 weeks ago. Following that, they tried to do this smear campaign. I filmed a video and I did not have time to edit it. So I filmed it and, said what I had to say or whatever. And I was getting ready for BET weekend, had to prepare for, doing all these celeb interviews. So I didn't get to edit it. So now I'm going to finish playing for you guys what happened. So when I say things happened like a day ago, 2 days ago, this was actually last week prior to BET weekend. And, just to set up the timeline so that you're accurate in how far along this was and what was going on and things like that. I kind of contemplated on releasing this, like, do I release it? Do I not release it? Because, after they did this mirror campaign, hardly anybody's seen it. Honestly, they don't really have that much reach unless they're using another blogger to do their dirty work or whatever, but they don't really have that much reach. And I felt like, it's kind of pointless to talk about it or whatever because not a lot of people have seen it. But at the end of the day, I feel like it's important to let people know what they are doing to people and what they're trying to do and what they have even done to R.Kelly. Like some things I feel like, even though like they're trying to threaten me now and trying to threaten, that they will do something to.
Hey, you know what? I don't really talk about hitting the like buttons right now, but I need everybody who is enjoying this live to hit that like button. I want to see 100 likes like right now. Before I continue to play this, I want to see 100 likes right now. And I don't even know what the likes is at because I don't really care about likes. I don't care about cash out. I care about getting the truth out. That's it. That's all. But I need 100 people to hit the like the video, share the video, spread the video. The video need to be the video, the video, the video, the video, the video, the video. And thank you for watching somebody that's cool and smooth like me. Fucking for what? Hit that like button. Let's go.
Me or whatever, that's not going to change me from saying how I feel and informing my audience. For my audience, it is what it is. I'm still going to share this with you because I feel like it's a bigger message and it's important for you guys to know. So now I'm going to show you what I recorded before BET weekend. And again, when I say they did this yesterday or this happened 2 days ago, this is me referring to what happened before BET weekend. I'm not going to re-edit all of that and re-change all what I recorded. It is what it is. So I just want you guys to have an accurate timeline when I say yesterday, 2 days ago, X, Y, and Z. That was last week before BT weekend. Angelo Clary and his friend Bozo the Clown have been posting fake stories about R.Kelly and planning fake narratives. They admitted to it. They're mad that I know the real truth, and they're scared of the information that I actually know. So they've been bullying me all yesterday, posting my family, posting my mother, my daughter, my information, where I live, all of this kind of stuff. They've been on a roll. But guess what? You still will not silence me. There is something big, huge that I believe that just dropped off of R. Kelly's case that is not going to be used against him that they thought would stick. And now they need you guys to sway public opinion and get this trending again. I'm going to break all of this down for y'all because it has been a lot. You're about to start seeing TMZ
Hold on, y'all.
once I rant. It is what it is. All right, so it's like you might as well have your real name on there since you're saying who you are anyways. But I guess they think that you guys are that gullible not to catch on. But I'm going to respond to a little piece of this troll account. You guys can pause it and read the full message that they sent to me. And then I'm going to hop into the details of what's happening. But anyways, it says, but it's all good. We not stooping to your level for the sake of your daughter and the rest of your family. I mean, when you guys already posted my daughter, you posted my family, you've been trying to drag my family all day. So, I guess you mean you could have went harder. How you like my 2020 Mercedes GLE Coupe? Listen, okay? I'm not caught up in material things. If you've seen my photos, which you've been posting my photos all day, you've been taunting me all day, you've been going back, trying to expose me, you've been doing all of this all day. If you've seen that, I'm not into...
Now, this is the one that Larry, he says he don't bother nobody. This is what Larry said. Larry said he don't bother nobody. Everybody picking on him. But this man had posted Nicki nice vehicle, and this is what she's talking about. Man, I wish I could show y'all what she's saying and let y'all see she's talking about Larry and Angelo. Yeah. How can I send this to me? I want to send this video to me. I want to show y'all. I'll take the copy strike for this one. Fuck that shit. Enough is enough. We going back down memory lane because these niggas some lames, man. They did all this shit because everybody that did some commentary about R. Kelly, they always want to. Can the person who sent me this send it through an email? Let me see. Can I find this in my email? Let me check my email. We go. See, can I send this to my email? Get this to my email. I'm gonna let y'all see her face while she talk about Angelo Clary and Larry Grown little boy. Can she send this to? Let me see. The person that sent me this, can you send this to my email so I can show the people? I want them to see this. No, not that one. I wish they could send this to my email because I don't know how to. And it's going to take a lot for me to just hook my phone up, take it out my phone, put it up here. I want y'all to see this. See, Larry had a tendency of trying to play victim and got them stupid motherfuckers over there believe he's an innocent ass nigga. He don't bother nobody. He don't this. He don't that. Who got that Nika Night video? Who can email it to me right now? DJ Tyson 357 at gmail.com. Man, I want y'all to see the video. Shout out to Nick at Night. I hope she don't strike me for playing this, but this is very important, y'all. You know, the same picture they try to paint about us bloggers doing this, that, and the other. It's the same way they need to see these people that who say R.Kelly this and R.Kelly that, and people's are terrorists and doing all this. They are the real terrorists. They are the one terrorizing R.Kelly supporters. Anybody who do commentary about Azrael, anybody do commentary about R.Kelly and in defense of R.Kelly to show that people's are frauds, they try to creep into their family lives and bring their families into it and all that, like they did my son. You know, I'm gonna say that just for a whole later day. You know what I'm saying? But this is very important to show how these people. Man, I wish I could just send this to my. Let me see. Can I wish I could send this to me. I want to play this on my live. And shout out to the person who sent it to me. She knows who she is. Let's see. Maybe I got it. Hey, y'all. Hey, if you blocking 312, I'm taking your wrench. I'm just letting you know that right now. Nobody should be blocking. Nobody. All right, I'm going to check. Dom, you on? Give me a second, y'all. I got some more stuff to put up. But I want y'all to see this.
Labels. I don't wear Gucci, Louis. I don't wear none of that stuff because I'm not caught up into that. So I don't give a damn about your Mercedes GLE coupe. You've been posting my family all day. You saying you could have went harder. Well, I mean, you definitely dug as deep as you can go. I know you said that you were going to be, trying to investigate who I've been with and all this kind of stuff. Y'all been on the road. And it's just super funny that you of all people, you have been obsessing over me since yesterday. You woke up and you posted me today again. You're talking and you're taunting me even more, and I haven't even responded. And you dug into my life as much as you can, and you're still trying to pry and find information. So going back as far as 10 years and posting photos from 10 years ago, you will see that for 10 years strong, I've been in the industry around millionaires, around people who have lots and lots of money. So to think that I'd be impressed by your car is pretty hilarious. You couldn't have possibly skipped over the video of me flying in a private jet, me flying first class, and then skipped over all of that stuff, seen all of the people that I'm around, and then thought that, ooh, I bet you how you feel about my GLE coupe. Like, that was like one of the most hilarious things. Like, you know how somebody like really think that they stunting, like boom, like even if you in a bitch, you still a nigga. Anyways, y'all, that was just one of the funny things because that was like one of the troll comments that came after all of what I'm about to explain to you guys next. Next, they kept trolling me. They kept posting stuff. And so I just wanted to let them know that real quick. Like, it's clear that y'all all about money, but let me fill my audience in on why they mad. Because several bloggers go in on them and pull up their records, smear their names, drag them for the filth. They don't ever come for these other bloggers, but they come for me because they know that I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. And y'all know I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all.
The same way they come for me. Hey, Nicky Knight, don't listen. Nicky Knight, listen. Listen, Nicky Knight. Nicky Knight. The same way they come for me. Nicky Knight, the same way they come for me. It's just they come at me a little bit harder than you. They play with my whole seed, my whole son. Larry has had my whole son on this live, Nicky Knight. I'm trying to tell you, these are some crucial ass people. But they say, what comes around, what goes around, comes back on around and back on around again. Yes, it does. My name is Mr. Bill Cosby, and I like Jello pudding pop, and I like Mr. Jello pudding pop because, you know, Mr. Bill Cosby just like Mr. Jello pudding pop. Now, a guy named Larry is involved in the R.Kelly saga. Right, yeah. The name Larry has been coming up around these YouTube streets, y'all. I just want to talk about Little Larry because Little Larry thinks he's really smart, but he's really not smart. He's dumb. He got around some stupid people that ain't trying to think that he's this is Mr. Bill Cosby, and I got R.Kelly, one of the baddest lawyers to get him off my case, and now they're fighting for Mr. Kelly. Now that these clowns is being exposed. Now, he's been intimidated and he tries to sit up there and act like he's got it all together when we know he was locked up for bank fraud. Now, Mr. Jello Pudding Pop Larry thinks that he got the internet on lock, and he's mad at my previous lawyer who put him in motion. Yeah. Hey, Bill Cosby, the snap. Mr. Larry is mad because no lawyer didn't got him in motion. This is what happens when you mess with somebody who got some real cheddar. Now, I would like to say to all the YouTube bloggers that Miss Bonjean, she may be Caucasian, but she is not the type of Caucasian you need to mess around with. Why you think I'm free? This is Mr. Bill Cosby, and I just want to say I love you, Camille, and Camille, shout out to the best lawyer that's out here right now fighting for injustice. Hey, man, you ready, Dom K? Let's go, man. Let's go. Hey, Dom K, you ready, man? You ready, bro? Oh, let me finish playing this by Nicky Knight real quick. Hold on. Before you get in, Dom K. Let's go.
Be put up on their game. Okay, so all jokes aside, let me get serious and talk to y'all about what happened. So recently, I put out a video where I shared with you guys how Azriel possibly seen her family. I'll let you guys know that Azriel's father, Angelo, him and his friend have made a page for R.Kelly. Angelo, I think he has a page that he runs. He has his friend. They all team up and they all run these pages together. He's text me saying, you know what I'm saying, little threatening things or whatever. So I know that him and his page, his friend are working together and they have said it before or whatever. So I put out this video. Angelo's friend had put out a DM to one of R.Kelly's pages, and he said that Azriel has seen her family, and he emphasized that she stink. He kept saying the girls stink, they stink, she stink, you know what I'm saying, all this stuff. So being that he's so close to Angelo, and I've definitely done a video where I talked about how they had this page together, how they were friends. So I know that they're close because they've been working together to try to, you know, get R.Kelly taken down. I went to him because the information came from him. He's trying to spin it now, and he's trying to say, you know, oh, we planted that story, da-da-da-da-da. But honestly, truthfully, I'm going to be honest with y'all. They're trying to say that that story was planted, but I think that there is some truth to that story. Gotta be. Got to be. Nobody can make me believe it ain't no truth to that story. Something with Azriel and whatever, they don't want people to know. They don't want it to get out. And it's something that is, you know, it's something really fishy about it. All I did, like I do any other time, if I get information, I try to check as much information on it as possible. Somebody sent me a DM, it's from the friend, it's a screenshot of his page, he wrote it, I go to the friend, when I ask him about it, I say, what's with you and this other page, da-da-da-da. He never says, no, that's not me, that page wasn't me, that DM was not for me. He says, what happened was, they tried to make it seem like she be out, she don't be out like that, da-da-da-da-da-da.
So what are the messages between you and another person saying she's saying? She basically came there to fucking take pictures to make it seem like she be around, and then she didn't. How you gonna come all the way somewhere and don't even contact your parents and try to get in touch with somebody else to take pictures like y'all party this and that, stay 15 minutes and then disappear? And when we can't even take you to get nothing to eat or go to the movies or go to the all this shit fool as hell.
So, in so many words, he confirms, yes, I sent that out. No, I can't really talk about it. But here's what I can say. I think it's a publicity stunt. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Now, you know, they're like I said, they're trying to say like, oh, it's fake. We planted that story just to see who would buy it, you know, and all this stuff. And just like I told you guys in the last video, they changed their name constantly. Well, now they changed it to I Hate Meek at Night School. And then by the time of me doing this video, it has changed again and again and again. Now, they have been on a smear campaign since yesterday. They have been trying to, you know, call themselves exposing me. They have been, you know, posting my mom's information, my information, you know, posting all my photos, posting my daughter, telling people where I live, trying to, you know, do all of this stuff. And, you know, we've seen this before on the internet. People get mad at something you do. I wasn't raised in this era where people, you know, like that's the gangster move. Oh, I'm going to expose your information. I was raised around real gangsters. So I know that, you know, when, like, you know, and I'm not a gangster, but I've been around gangsters. So I know, like, what real gangster moves are. But this internet era in 2019, people feel like, oh, if you make me mad, let me post all your information. Oh, let me dig up your public. Let me dig.
You know what, Nigga Knight? I think we might got some on Larry. And then the fact that he trolled you and trying to send a message out, that's what he did my son, as he tried to send a threat to me with my son being over his house. Like, I got your son here. Nigga, don't be on YouTube. That's the same message he sent to me. I think we can collaborate on something and bring this to the forefront on how this guy, Larry McGee, has tried to intimidate people and not doing which they have a right to, live or commentary about Robert Sylvester Kelly. I think we might got something. Because if he did it to you, he did it to me. I have the text messages. You know what I'm saying? We could see, could we get something possibly going on? I'm gonna connect with you. I'm gonna connect with you, Nikki Knight. Yeah, because it's called intimidation. All the stuff that Levi says about being a terrorist, being this, being that, that's what Larry and Dana and Levi has been for the last 3 years. Playing with people's families, trying to do malicious stuff to scare people off of YouTube, trying to use scare tactics so people wouldn't talk about the truth or whatever their opinion may be in this whole R.Kelly saga. So the fact that he put your family up there, doxed you, I have my evidence as well when he even calls down to the hotel room and the clerk lady is on the phone while the police is right there. Yeah, we got something, and I'm not gonna say nothing else. Let's listen to what she said.
Of your public social media account that is open, that's not private. Let me post all of the photos that you already have posted to shame you and bully you into not saying anything. All the stuff that y'all posted, y'all can't shame me or silence me from stuff that I'm not ashamed of. That's number one. Number two, you're trying to now have this smear campaign and trying to say that, I don't do my research. If you are a liar and you admit to being a liar, then that exposes more about your character than it does mine. But, I understand. And, I've been viewing you guys for a while. I have not tried to be malicious. I don't agree with you guys' approach. But I feel like I'm probably one of the most fair people who cover you guys that don't agree. I give my opinion. I'm like, if it was my daughter, I wouldn't be, slandering and saying my daughter smells like shit. And I wouldn't, like, if I love my daughter and if I want my daughter to come home, because that's the thing that a lot of people like to say. What if it was your daughter? What if it was this? If it was my daughter, I can't imagine me having a daughter and saying, oh, I spread this rumor about my daughter and hope.
Hey, Dom K, you there? You there, Dom K?
Yeah, I'm here.
Give me 1 second, bro. Let me finish this.
That somebody will pick it up and spread it and let people know that my daughter smells like shit and tell people that she stinks, that she was out in Florida, but she stinks. The savages putting out information, their daughter got herpes, trying to blast her sex partners. If it was my daughter, I wouldn't have that approach. And I would definitely know the difference between somebody doing research and somebody not doing research. But we're not dealing with people with full decks. If somebody sends me information and says, hey, this is where it came from, and I go to the person who the information came from, and I ask you about the information that you put out, that's what you consider doing research. But again, we're not dealing with the brightest hands here. We're not dealing with the smartest, tools in the shed. I felt like Angelo was I thought he was a little more sincere than the Savages, and I've said that on several videos. But the more that the situation goes, their character is revealed a lot more. The more stuff that they do, and they're like, trying to paint R. Kelly as a monster. And I've told you guys several times over countless videos, what R. Kelly is guilty of, convict him and put him in jail. The stuff that he is not guilty of is whack. Making up the stories, just like you see, they're saying that, oh, we planted this story is fake, oh, we made it up. So that means that you've been making up R. Kelly stories. That means that y'all been doing this. But the real root of the reason, and this is what I believe that there has been a shift. Something that they feel like was going to stick is not panning out the way that they imagined it to. So now, Angelo Clary, his friend, Timothy Savage, Geronda, I'm not sure who else is in on it, but I believe all these people are in on it. So now they're trying to get ahead of what's to come. And I'm not saying R. Kelly is not going to go to jail, but I'm just saying what I'm peeping game. And I'm looking at y'all movements. Y'all not going after the people that's slandering y'all. Y'all going after me who asked a question if the information that you put out is real. I go to you and say, hey, what is this? And you're making it like I'm the true villain. No, you guys are the true villains. And you guys are just as much of monsters as R. Kelly. The way that you guys have handled this situation, and I understand that you probably do not like me, I get it. But the way that you guys have handled this situation, posting my mother, posting my child, posting my information, saying all of this stuff, you claim to care about women. You want, you care about your daughter so much that you feel like she's in an abusive situation, she's targeted, you care about her that much that number one, you would admit to planning a story, which that doesn't help you, that actually hurts you. That doesn't hurt me because I didn't tell a lie. I told my audience, this is what this person told me. They sent this to my DM. This is what he said, and this is what I asked him. I didn't tell a lie. You did. So I know you guys, and I swear when I look at y'all, I feel like they don't seem that bright. I understand. So let me talk. Let me talk to you. You cannot bully my opinion, okay? You cannot shame me into not speaking. Constantly writing me, telling me, Tasha K is on your case. And texting me and telling me, Tasha K this, Tasha K that. I am not afraid. And this is no shade to Tasha K because I have no problem with her platform. I am not afraid of you or any other human walking this earth. I'm not out here trying to maliciously, slander y'all. I don't like you even the people who are watching this, who want R. Kelly to go to jail, who do not like me, you hate me, but you still watch my videos because you want to see what's going on. Use your common sense. If you want R. Kelly to go to jail, understand and realize this kind of stuff that they're planting is only going to hurt the justice that y'all claim that y'all want. You're not hurting me. Putting my photos out, talking about my mom, that's not hurting me. R. Kelly is a famous celebrity that you guys are trying to attach your name to his celebrity through your daughter dating him because you guys took her to him knowing that he had interest in younger girls. And I've been very fair with you guys. I have been ultra fair in my disagreement. But to try to make me be the target because you guys are trying to now get the public to now trend you guys, and you guys are trying to get ahead of whatever is about to come to make me the target when all I did was ask if the information that you guys put out, you put out the lie. I didn't put out the lie. So for you guys to make me the target, because I simply said, is this true? Somebody said this to me, is this true? And for you guys, because I told you guys, and I asked you guys this on June 1st. The text messages where you first start talking shit to me, this new time, were from June 1st. You guys posted me on that page. You put up anonymous stories about victims that were supposed to be anonymous of R. Kelly, saying that, maybe this is Neek at Night. Oh, this is probably Neek at Night story. Constantly putting hashtag Neek at Night under bogus, false stuff for 2 weeks. Then I'm like, you know what, y'all bogus. I was editing the story, like I said. I don't have to lie to my audience. I'm not ashamed of who I am, and I don't lie to my audience. I was working on the story, but it wasn't a priority. You know how many stories that I work on, that I start, and they don't be a priority, and then I work on them a little bit, then I work on another story, then it's like, okay, I work on this a little bit, but it's not a priority, and then I work on something else, and then eventually what happens is, I probably end up not even posting it. But see, you guys taunted me because you want, this is a ploy. And it's okay, because I don't mind speaking about it. It is what it is. You got me. If that's what you feel like, you got me. If that's what you feel like reveals my character because you put out a fake story and I asked if it was true, and you then taunted me, if that is revealing my character, hey, you got me. You got me. The real reason and the real issue is this is all a plan to trend the internet with what is to come. And you want to know why? I didn't understand it at first. I'm like, you know, and I give my opinion on subjects, but not one time. I'm not a person. I give my opinion on what's out and I inform my audience on what's out. But I'm not a person. I'm not a low down type of person.
I didn't want to, let me put something on there. Let me say something real quick. I didn't want to go in on her mom. We debated that shit all day. Didn't want to do it because her mom feed the homeless and Angelo feed the homeless. She can learn a lot from both of them, man. And then, man, look. Hey, girl, she can post my face all she wants. I don't care.
So for y'all to get that low down in order to trend, and then for y'all to get that low down to even be that desperate to admit that you planted a story to then an attempt to feel like you're exposing me when you're really exposing your character.
I know exactly. Listen, the messages that she posting up there, they're chopped up. And I'm the person that sent the messages on purpose. Angelo didn't send the messages. Me and the person that's on Chaos Nation right now, we know who sent the messages. We know what the messages said. I just didn't know it was going to come out on the other end of her. I knew it was going to come out somewhere, but we was trying to figure some shit out.
To admit that you planted a story to then an attempt to feel like you're exposing me when you're really exposing your character, that told me a lot about you guys. And you know what told me a lot more? Is when all of this time, I kid you not, whether you want to believe me or not, my opinion is my opinion. It cannot be bought. I think what I think because I believe it. I've been peeping this case from the beginning. I've been peeping how Avenatti been talking. I've been peeping what Gloria Allred said. I've been peeping how y'all been moving. And it does not make sense all the way to me. That's not me supporting R. Kelly. That's me saying that is bullshit. And how y'all made me a target, posting my mom, my daughter, making up shit about me, posting up like a joke. I did a joke on my baby daddy because me and him was beefing. And I was like, oh, he said I was a stripper. Poor him. I was never a stripper. I stayed in the post. I'm never a stripper. If you open up the thread on that thing, my friends who know me, because it was a joke and they were like, wait, what? A stripper? Because they were taken back like, huh? A model and a stripper is two different things. Trying to use stuff that I have, it's public, it's on there. It's a joke that was on my page, but to try to post it and think that that is supposed to make me cry or make me feel ashamed, it's the most hilarious. That shows what your mind, how your mind works and how it's like, you know, going on your page, doing live and telling me to get on the poll and all of that. That just shows me that you're a creep and you probably more like R. Kelly than you think you are. You sit up and talk about him all day and obsess over him all day. Y'all need to get on, and I need to, give y'all like the facts of what is really going on. So I'm going to actually eat my food because I've been trying to sit here and explain to y'all and trying to eat at the same time, and it's not working. Like something that's a chill, relaxed subject, maybe I could, talk to y'all and explain to y'all. Like when I start, because I'm gonna start doing story times and stuff. I'll try to introduce some more mukbangs, but for this one, I'm gonna eat my food and then I'm gonna be back.
All right.
I really gotta get serious and let y'all know what's
all right.
what's
Enough of
going
that.
on.
Enough of that. All right, Dom K. Now y'all done heard what Tyson K had to say. Dom K, what do you have to say?
Yo, what's good, bro? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
You can hear me clear? Or should I put on my headphones? Hold on.
We hear you. We hear you clear, young brother.
What's up, everybody? So I'm just like I said, I just started seeing all of this stuff or whatever. as far as like the motion and just both sides and whatever. And as far as the motion goes, and being mentioned and whatnot, I think that tells me that Bonjean is just doing her job. You see what I'm saying? I think it's only right that she mentioned him because it was part of the history, right? Like you can't erase what was done. Now I don't know what he did. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if he was part of emails. I'm not going to put that on somebody as far as what if he was paid, what if he wasn't paid, whatever the case is. But what she did by mentioning the BOP situation tells me that she's just doing her due diligence. You see what I'm saying? Which is a good thing as R. Kelly's representation, because his last attorneys, they were focused on the wrong things. They were worried about dealing with bozo and bloggers and beefing amongst each other, and they couldn't get on one accord and all this back and forth thing. So by her doing this, it tells me that she's, like I said, doing her due diligence, and it's fair for her to do so. You can't be mad at that. Um, it's a big situation as far as the BOP. That's not just some little thing. That's a huge thing that made news headlines, and that actually was mentioned last, I think it was October of 2021. So his last attorneys, they just weren't putting in the work. You see what I'm saying? So I think obviously this isn't an indictment, but Larry was mentioned in the motion. And like I said, I don't know if he was paid or if he actually sent emails or whatever his participation was, but I think it's only right, and you can't be mad at that, right? So that's one thing. Another thing that I had to say was, I saw what Larry was saying or whatever, and I have no beef with Larry at all. You and him have more of a personal thing because of your son and whatever, rightfully so. You see what I'm saying? You have a right to feel a certain type of way with that because that's your kid. You see what I'm saying? But I'm just gonna call it like I personally see it. And for Larry, I don't think that he can be upset that he was mentioned in the motion because he chose to insert himself. You see what I'm saying, Larry? And like I said, I have no beef with you. I'm just telling you what I see. You inserted yourself. Now, it would be one thing if, you were, let's say your neighbor got into, an altercation or whatever, and they needed you to testify. That's one thing because you were a part of it. You actually saw it. You were there to physically witness it, but you actually inserted yourself. You see what I'm saying? Like you saw that this situation, and yes, you thought you could help get, facilitate them to get them back and whatnot, which is fine. But the problem is that we went out of your way to go and try to make that happen, and you knew no one, you knew none of those people. So I think that to be upset about that is kind of that's not I don't think that would be a fair assessment. You see what I'm saying? To be upset that you were mentioned in it. So that's kind of how I saw that, and I don't think anyone's family should be threatened. But also too, when you're dealing with
Know what I mean? Anyway, go ahead.
you crazy. But when you're dealing with one of the biggest artists of all time, you're not dealing with somebody who works at Dollar Tree. You see what I'm saying? You're dealing with literally one of the biggest artists of all time that's on Michael Jackson's level, which means, let's say he has 5 million fans, right? At least some of those fans in there are going to disagree and be upset and see, boom, this person did this to help, try to get, one of the artists who I support taken down or, go to jail. So something is bound to happen to you or doesn't make it right. No, but you're going to be addressed in whatever way, shape, form, or fashion. You see what I'm saying? So I just think that it's not to be upset that you were mentioned is it's not really a fair thing, in my opinion. So that's what kind of what I
Order in the court. Order in the court. Judge Larry is now presiding. Oh God. Hey, Don K.
Yeah. What's that?
Let me ask you something. You seem like you a pretty smart young man.
Yeah. What's
About this recent thing with Jim DeRogatis and Angie Krull, and you got the Larry McGee and the Angel Krull. What is your incest about that? What is your personal feeling? What you think should be done different that wasn't done in the last trial should be done in this trial?
okay? Regarding what do you mean by that? Like you're talking about
regarding Angel Krull,
okay.
with emails with Larry and with emails with Jim DeRogatis. What do you think should be done in this trial versus last trial? Should there be some accountability?
Well, if that is true, I mean, yeah, I would say that would be basically because this is my thing. You shouldn't have to go undercover to do something. You see what I'm saying? Because if you have to go undercover to do something, that means that you're hiding something, or you shouldn't be doing it. If you have to hide something, that means you shouldn't be doing it. You see what I'm saying? So my thing is that the allegedly the Krull lady or whatever, or I don't want to say the name, but the alleged prosecutor was emailing the reporter. I think that should obviously there should be some accountability from those two, because that shouldn't be, or at least they shouldn't be using that against whatever the situation is. Because if you're a prosecutor, you're going to use that information. It's not like she called into his office and they facilitated a meeting and they linked up with cameras and everything like that, and it was documented. It was you made a fake account to email this person to obtain information from him, which tells me that it's some type of malicious hiding. You know what I'm saying? It seems like you're trying to hide something because you shouldn't be doing it. So to answer your question, yeah, it should be some accountability.
Okay, now let me ask you this. We saw the motion that Bond Jeans has put in. I know you wanted to get in on a lot the other day, and I couldn't get you in, but now I'm glad I got you in. Like I said, when you hear Larry said, we got bus drives, we got this, we got storages, da 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 da, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
What do you think should be done in the matter of Banjin filing this motion and using Larry as a cooperator with the government, which has nothing to do with his case? What actions do you think should be taken in that matter?
Well, I don't know. To be real, I don't know what can happen because I'm not a legal person. But what I think, that it's a fair assessment to mention it, because I mean, if I could recall, they did say that, and like I said, they didn't mention, in his case, they did not mention R.Kelly. I have to be real. They did not mention R.Kelly. However, he did say that he was helping victims, and that they helped, that some of his things helped with a high profile celebrity. So I don't know. It could be anybody. I don't know. But I think it's fair to mention it, because if he did get less time due to that, I think that would be fair. So that's what can happen. I don't know. I really don't. But to mention it, I think it's fair.
Now, what do you feel about all the lives that Larry has done? And he always, and you heard him say a lot of time, you about to be in the next indictment. Have you not heard him say that? And you about to be in this, and you about to be in that, and and it comes to forefront now he's in it, and looking at his live, I don't know if you saw it the other day, he was doing the, with the cup and all that, and he was kind of upset about his name being in emotion. What is your opinion about that? Do you think that was a great thing for him to be in emotion versus what he was trying to do? Because they say the things you do on the others, it might come around and be done on you. And the fact it wasn't on the people that you really just don't know. And just because, like the Nick at Night thing, he's trying to intimidate people and play with people's families and this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? Now it's him that's in the motion.
Mm.
Should he be shocked?
I mean, like I said, I don't think he should be.
Should he be shocked? Should Larry be shocked that his name is in the motion? And should he be shocked if his name comes up in further motions? Because remember, he put out a lot of stuff out there. He bragged about a lot of stuff. Now, we always talk about Debo do this, Debo do that, Debo do this. But now, the things that's coming up to catch Larry, should he be upset if they come with further things against him? Just a yes or no?
No. Like I said, I don't think it because of the situation. It's like, and like I said, I have no beef against the dude. I don't, you know what I'm saying? But I just think that it should be no surprise because you're a part of it, regardless. You know what I'm saying? Not actually a part of it, but in a way attached to it. You know what I'm saying?
He attached himself to the R.Kelly case. If you read
Right.
the motions, it says that he cooperated with the government against two of his defendants in his case, and with another person that's unrelated to his case, which is, we all know, is R. Kelly. I feel like if that's the case, if people go to jail for crimes, or if people get caught for the time they could, for the crime they committed, I feel personally they should be able to volunteer for the government to help get a conviction on unrelated cases that has nothing to do with them. That I think they should really make a law and make strict stipulations. Now, if that's his rappies and that's what he chooses to do, fine. But to be to sign up with the U.S. government for something that's unrelated to you, I don't think they should be able to do that. If that's the case, that means if you do a crime right now, Dom K, you can sign up and say, hey, you know what? I know they don't like you, but I'm finna come for you right along with them. You know what I'm saying? That's the case. They need to let all the federal inmates out. If it's that easy for people to sign up with the United States government, because when the government don't like somebody, or they feel like they don't got enough evidence or the right people or enough people to get what they're trying to get, these convictions and all that, there should be a whole lot of motherfucking federal people out of jail. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if it's that easy to sign up with the government. So, this is crazy.
I mean, I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? But it happened. So I can't. I don't agree with inserting yourself into somebody's case. But it is what it is. He felt it was best for him, and that's what he chose to do. You know what I'm saying? And I don't agree with that. But I mean, what can I do? You know what I'm saying? What can we do? It is what it is. So, but just to answer your question, to me, he did that. He made the choice. So it is what it is. I just don't think it should be a surprise, because this happened so long ago. It shouldn't be a surprise that you were mentioned. That's all I was trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a part of it. You're attached to it, not a part of it. So it's kind of, that's kind of how I see it.
Yeah, so he shouldn't be upset. Well, we're gonna look and see how this Larry saga turned out. Because to me, I think it's more exposing him as a rat to the whole fucking world. People that probably didn't even know this nigga is a rat, but he keeps screaming, Bonjean put his life in jeopardy by putting him in the motion and all this shit. No, she's just doing her job. You choose to be a rat. You know what I'm saying? So if that's exposing him, if that exposing dude, then he put that on the shelf. He ain't put it on nobody but himself. He jeopardized his family. Motherfuckers think when you do something, you can just do it, and then it is no repercussion behind whatever you do. That's going to always be a repercussion, some price, some penalty with the things you do and think you got away with something clean. And it irks me when a nigga say, I ain't no gangbanger. I ain't no drug dealer. In other words, you said, yeah, because I ain't no gangbanger, because I ain't no drug dealer, I can rat on anybody I want to. That is not the law of the world. The law of the world, once a snitch, always a snitch. That's even dealing with white collar crime. They got white collar crime bosses up there that did a lot of white collar crime boss shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why he's so upset and want to say by Gene jeopardized his life. Why? Because he don't know how many people is following this R.Kelly case and not know that this nigga is a rat, and by his name being put up in there, it's just exposing him more, and that's why he more on edge right now. But if you say you fight for men and women and all this, and I'm gonna continue to fight for men and women, why the fuck you gotta be upset about your name being in something and that's exposing who you really are? What's good for the goose is good for the gander, goddammit. And that's just how I feel. Yeah, he exposed himself. With his he exposed himself. He bragged on what he did. He didn't care about what he did. How could he get mad at the world? How could he get mad at the world? All it did was expose who he is, and he don't know how many people is following this R. Kelly case, and not many people that don't know how many. He think everybody he know don't have social media. That's what he think. He probably think everybody he know don't have social media, or the people he know ain't following the R. Kelly case. And it might be people he know that's following the R. Kelly case, and when they see his name, like, what? That nigga? Oh, hell, I ain't know that. That's why he all up on edge. But nigga, that's on you. You did that to yourself. You can't blame me. You can't blame Gene. You can't blame nobody but your fucking hands when you signed your signature on that motherfucking paper. Period. Say it again. Fair exchange, no robbery. You goddamn right, 312. You goddamn right. Yeah. So I don't know why he upset. He's like, man, it's like in the beginning when dude was wearing the mask and he trying to hide who he is with all this so malicious, suspicious ass shit he was doing. And then when a motherfucker knew who he found out who he was, damn, they found out who I am. They found out who I am. I ain't never got caught on who. So nigga, you been hiding all this time. Stop it. Huh? Yeah. Bragging about being a snitch. Flossing by taking another man down that ain't got nothing to do with him. Shit. He flossed about taking R. Kelly down more than taking his own co-defendants down. Ain't that a bitch? Hey, listen. Yeah. Yeah, he thought, say it again, Shell. He thought he was exempt for any repercussion behind his action because he said, I'm not a gangbanger. I'm not a drug dealer. I'm a family man. I got a house and I got this. Yeah, nigga, but you still committed a white collar crime. And there's a lot of people out here that committed white collar crimes. Stupid ass nigga. Yeah. Yeah. He couldn't believe that goddamn it came and bite him in his ass. He thought he got out and he was going to get back on that same shit that he was doing. And then kind of find out that they don't need him in the fucking. They, like somebody said, when the government gets you and they use you up, they done with your ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They done with you, man. All because he wanted to get to that fine ass thing at home, man. And he didn't want to leave out here for so long for somebody else to come up and say, hey, baby, where your man at? And she say, oh, he in the feds. Well, what he in the feds for, baby? Well, you know, my man, you know, we was balling at once, and you know, did bank fraud and went to jail. And, you know, he got about 30 months. See, he ain't want her to be going through that type of shit. He ain't want his wife to be kicking it too fucking hard to meet another nigga and another nigga get up on her ass and sweep off her motherfucking feet probably the right way. You know what I'm saying? So he had to go and do his own personal thing so he can get back out here as soon as he can. You feel me? Yeah. You know? Hey, one thing I can say about his co-defendants, these two motherfuckers had some integrity. That's what I could say. While y'all all out there praising another nigga for telling on some other niggas, at least his co-defendants. Yeah, hey Tia, that may be true, goddammit, but it still don't set the fact. But what's in the dark comes to the motherfucking light, for real, you know. But these his co-defendants, goddammit, took what they had to take without jeopardizing their integrity or their families and putting their families in harm's way, for real. Yeah. Ha ha. I'm the nigga. He said, fuck that. Nigga ain't gonna be getting my woman at the strip club. What's your name, baby? My name's Jacqueline. Jacqueline, damn, girl, you fine. You come out by yourself all the time? Yeah, I come out all the time. I've been checking you out for a little bit, you know, but man, I don't never see you with no dude. Why you always with your girlfriend? Because, you know, my man, he locked up, you know, he was doing some shit he shouldn't have been dead, you know, to make me happy and shit. And wind up happening, he got caught up. And I tried to tell him, well, baby, let me tell you something, baby. How long he gonna be getting out? Well, I tell you what, me and you could just fuck around until that nigga come home. We ain't got to get no strings attached, you know, because I know you gonna be lonely. You know what I'm saying? I know you gonna be lonely sometime. Maybe we can just catch a Netflix and chill or something, you know, go to the movies. You got kids? Yeah, I got kids. You know, I said, man, you know, I got kids too. Let's get together and do some things. He's scared. The nigga was scared that his old lady was gonna find a new life with another motherfucker. Period. Just keep that shit all the way real. You know? That's all. You know? It is what it is. Can't get mad at nobody but itself. Yeah. Yeah, man. That shit crazy, man. I want to get mad at the world because of the choices he made in life. Hey, you can't get mad at me. I choose to be free. I ain't chosen to make stupid. Every motherfucker on the internet want to knock me because I've been out 27 years because I decide to make a change in my life 27 years ago. Get y'all stupid ass up out of here. Y'all want to get mad at me because I did what it takes for me to be free. Well, I ain't got to go through, I miss my family, I miss my people, I miss this. Fuck y'all. Y'all the biggest hypocrites on this fucking social media. Stupid motherfuckers. So let that goofy keep talking about me. Let him keep running his mouth about me. Nigga, at least I've been out 27 years and I ain't in no motherfucking federal custody, nobody looking for me. I ain't got no warrants. I ain't got none of that shit. My shit is clean as a fucking whistle. You know what I'm saying? I can get a passport and go overseas some goddamn well. So when you get through talking all the rest of that Jew-jocking ass shit, nigga, your life is limited because you made your life limited, dummy. Fuck out of here. These motherfuckers want to get mad at a motherfucker because a motherfucker did the right thing to stay free. The fuck out of here. Man, thank y'all for coming on this live, man. Share this motherfucker. Like this motherfucker. And if you don't like it, take it and put it up your motherfucking ass and smoke it out on somebody else's live. Because goddamn, I ain't gonna come with nothing but the fucking truth. And just like Nikki Knight said, just because she's a blogger don't mean she got to be attacked because of her opinion. You got sorry ass niggas like him attacking women and posting pictures of their families and all this old goofy ass shit these niggas, old suck ass niggas is doing. Nigga, let me tell y'all something. And even if I wasn't a fucking R. Kelly supporter, it still won't stop me from still getting the fucking truth out. That's what a lot of folks don't understand. That's why they didn't like Nikki Knight for that, for getting the truth out about certain shit, because it was leaning more people and to open their eyes up to the truth about this whole R. Kelly case. And with Bonjean doing what she just did and putting stuff out there on the record about the motherfucker who turned informant on another nigga case, that's probably opened the eyes of who they really seeing in their motherfucking eyes, of who did what and how the fuck the government is allowing shit like this to happen. Period. That's what you get. That's exactly what the fuck you get. You know, you can't get on this fucking internet and brag about how you took another black man down and you a black man. These niggas are stupid, man. 1 minute they'll wake up and realize if you can't do the time, don't do the motherfucking crime. Period. And my name is DJ Tyson, and I rest my motherfucking case, and that's what it is. Who want to live their life gotta move from here, gotta move from there, gotta move here, gotta move there. But you want to get on the internet and talk a lot of shit about a whole bunch of motherfucking people and use a motherfucking nigga that got to be on the run for the rest of your fucking life because you signed your motherfucking God-given free rights over to the United States government of America. Now, cluck some ice on that shit. Nobody want to live their life like that and then want to cry they a victim. Boy, get the fuck up out of here. You ain't no fucking victim. You made yourself a victim when you said, yes, I'll work for you. Yeah, I get you to do that. Uh-huh. And always screaming, you give a fuck about victims. And R.Kelly is the only motherfucker he's been attacking. He ain't attacking nothing else but R.Kelly, 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 R.Kelly. Who else is he fighting for? Nobody else. Nobody else. Just R.Kelly, R.Kelly, R.Kelly. R.Kelly is that nigga meal ticket. Stop playing with me, y'all. Y'all better open y'all motherfucking eyes up. Nigga, oh yeah, nigga, you advocating for women. You advocating for women. Nah, he advocating for him. The nigga is advocating for him. He done bamboozled all you dumb motherfuckers and making y'all think he's some type of modern day fucking hero. He the new Robin Hood of America. He the new Batman. He the new Superman. He the new man. He the new everything, man. He the new shit. He's a dumb motherfucker. So, yeah, now he's the government's bitch. And that's all he gonna do is go call them and complain, man. I gotta move, man. They doing this, they doing that, and man, they doing this, and my family this and that. This comes with the territory. If you can't stand the heat, get your motherfucking ass out the kitchen. But anyway, let me take my free black ass off the internet. Let me take my free freedom of speech talking ass off the internet. Let me take my free go do what the fuck I want to long as I don't break the law ass into the world. Let me take my freedom having ass off this motherfucking YouTube and talk to you motherfuckers another day. I'm going to tell you something. This is real cosby, and I just want to say I love Jello pudding pop. I'm afraid, nigga, you gotta get your motherfucking freedom. You don't be a fucking snitch all the time. Think you can get out there and do some shit and don't come to bite you in the ass. Now I tried to tell the people that, you know, when you become a snitch, it's like being a ex-felon for the rest of your life. Now, shout out to the baddest motherfucking guy in the motherfucking world, the Caucasian lady. Bye, James. Jennifer, I just want to thank you for all the things you've done for the people of the world. And Larry, I just want to say you was a dumb motherfucker, and you can't blame nobody but yourself. And you got yourself in this shit, and now you have to get yourself out of this shit, which there's no way of getting out. You've been exposed, and that's what the fuck it is. Now I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get off my live. 71 Suburban, Don King, Leslie Jennings, Sal, Matt, Supporter, Candy Jones, Curtis, all Frito, all everybody getting free Jello pudding pops on me. And shout out for all the emails and videos that sit around and pudding pops on bells. So I guess you all have a good day. I'll let y'all later. Woo! Man, it feel good. Hey, I'm gonna let y'all, man. I love y'all, man. Thanks for watching in the live, man.